Database templates provide administrators with a powerful new way to build environments in Cloud Manager. Database templates let administrators define a database source for their environments, which can be existing customer databases or PeopleSoft update images. Cloud Manager 21 supports topologies that will deploy databases running on Autonomous Database Dedicated, Autonomous Database Serverless, Oracle Database Service, or Compute DB. You configure database templates while setting up environment templates. Environment templates, an existing feature, allow administrators to define the default settings and topologies for an environment. Database templates extend this capability to the database layer by allowing administrators to choose a source database, what default settings to use, and what refresh scripts should be run when creating a new environment. You can include several topologies in an environment template. When you provision an environment, you can choose one of the non-default topologies and change the default attributes if needed. You can associate several database templates with an environment template. Each database template is linked to one topology. For Autonomous Database Serverless, or ADB Shared, the only database source type is Database Clone. Cloud Manager creates a point-in-time clone with the data from the Autonomous database. To configure the ADB Shared database template, you specify a database template name and database source. You can choose an app home from the Cloud Manager file server or OCI object storage. Optionally, you can specify the custom home path in the Cloud Manager file server and a custom script to be run during MT deployment. To configure ADB Dedicated, you specify a database template name and database source. Again, database source type will be database clone only. You can change the container database, or CDB, and you can choose an app home from the Cloud Manager file server or OCI object storage. You can also specify a custom home path and a custom script. For Oracle Database Service or DB systems, you can choose Database Clone or Application DPK as the database source. If you select Database Clone, there are 3 clone types: Remote Clone, Local Clone, and New DBS. If you select Application DPK, you choose a PeopleSoft update image from the repository. Cloud Manager uses the app DPK to create the database. The only source for a PUM full-tier database template is Application DPK. Here again, Cloud Manager uses the app DPK to create the database. Database templates are integrated into the Create Environment functionality of Cloud Manager and enable more options for administrators in how they create and manage databases. When provisioning, the user can change the default topology, change the database template, and configure the database template. After provisioning, when using Database Clone as the source type, the source database is displayed on the database tile in parentheses. This completes the Database Templates feature description. Cloud Manager now supports PeopleSoft environments on Exadata with Exascale infrastructure. Exascale leverages storage vaults to centrally manage storage across databases and clusters. Exascale supports creation of space-efficient databases called thin clones, similar to Exadata's sparse clone technology, but without needing a separate test master database. Cloud Manager can easily create thin clones for your Exascale-based environments. You can create thin clones in Cloud Manager using the Clone Environment page. This functionality enables rapid provisioning of space-efficient databases, eliminating the need for a read-only source and providing substantial storage savings. The redirect on write technology of Exascale enables efficient database creation, using extra storage only for changes made to clones, thus reducing costs and accelerating environment provisioning. The Exascale Thin Clones page provides a centralized view of all the thin clones you've created. From this page, you can view detailed clone information, refresh environments, or delete clones as necessary. On the Environment Details page, you can review details of the Exascale Thin Cloned Pluggable Database, or PDB, and monitor the status of associated jobs. You also have the option to retry failed tasks or mark them as completed. The Thin Clones Refresh page allows you to select environments for refresh with just a click, as well as assign pre- and post-provisioning scripts to automate actions during the process. This completes the Exascale and Thin Clone Support feature description. Cloud Manager now provides expanded capabilities for tracking environment activities and integrating context directly within the Environment Details section. This release introduces two distinct sections, Environment Notes and Environment Comments, which support the inclusion of more comprehensive descriptions regarding an environment, encompassing its purpose, users, and expected lifecycle. The Environment Notes section functions as a dedicated space for documenting important environment-specific details, creating a valuable resource for future reference. It's an editable text field designed for free-form text, and entries are saved automatically. Add remarks about an environment to the Environment Comments section to a journal of changes to the environment. These comments are automatically sorted, with the most recent entries displayed at the top. Each comment clearly displays the author's username and a timestamp, making it ideal for multi-user environments. You can also delete comments as needed. This completes the Environment Notes feature description. We've only shown you the highlights of this Cloud Manager update. For more information and other enhancements, see the CFO tool, the image overview on My Oracle Support, and go to the PeopleSoft Information Portal for updates.